I get negative comments all the time from women who watch my videos. But rarely do these women speak on or take accountability for women who think and act like this.
Just to like in a relationship, if you're not doing something right, and I keep on telling you like, you're not doing this right, you're not doing this right, you're not doing this right. If you don't listen, I'm going to cheat on you because it's gonna hurt my feelings to leave you alone. I can't leave you alone.
Maybe you're the problem.
I can go suck Kevin come kiss you and it has no bounds for me. That's when you get embarrassed. That's when you get mad to where you want to put your hands on me. I don't care. I've been sucking 2019, ain't shit changing. I'm 24 years old. I was 19 when I first met Kevin. Ain't nothing changed. It's gonna be me and Kevin until the end of time. And this is gonna be me and Christopher until the end of time. Cause I love you, dad. You're my baby daddy. I wanna have more kids with you. But I'm going to suck his as soon as you make me mad.
Nobody wants that.
I'm so sick of people playing with my intelligence. I've been loyal to this dirty ass bitch, and she's sitting up here cheating on me. I done married this girl, embarrassed the out of me. Like, y'all really don't understand. I'm losing my mind. I've been trying to hold my composure.
The rest of you men feel the same way?
It says 90% of us women in a relationship enjoy cheating. The most thrilling part is accusing our mate of cheating and stressing him out to keep his mind clouded while we cheat. It makes me so wet just thinking about coming home to him and cheating.
Emotional damage.
Black women keep black women oppressed.
And why is that?
We the only culture who normalize bullshit, and I promise we the only culture to do this.
Do you want to know why it's mostly single women that give advice on this app? I heard a girl asking, like, why isn't it that the married women are the ones giving dating advice? Why is it single women? Well, every time a married woman shares a good positive story about her husband or her married life, people jump in the comments and wish the worst on her. They say that she's bragging and that you should never brag on your man, and oh my God, one day he's going to embarrass you. We're not bragging. We're actually living our happily married lives. And sometimes when we share, if we share anything personal about our situation, people take it the wrong way.
You damn right I don't.
Modern women don't want to hear the truth. They will come on a channel like this and attack the things that I'm showing you guys, instead of having that same energy for the women who are behaving this way. If anything, modern women today co-sign that behavior. You won't even listen when women are telling you the truth. And how is this men's fault again? What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. So I recently came across a few clips, including the one that you last saw, of black wives giving their perspectives and advice on why black women will find themselves single, childless, and alone. I want it to be known that I want for both men and women to be able to find partners to have long-lasting relationships with. But that won't be possible until women make the change. We have a lot to get through today, gents. So, with that being said, let's get started.
Did you ever date a guy shorter than you?
No, I prefer 6'4" and up.
6'4"? How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
You need a whole foot?
I need a whole foot.
She's a big girl now with big hips. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
If it comes down to looks, I'll probably give myself like a good 8 to 9.
Damn.
I know I'm a pretty ass bitch, and I guess niggas.
Hey, niggas be sliding? Oh, my bad. Shit.
My Snapchat is almost like 10,000, like almost 10K.
Damn, niggas is stepping.
Yeah, I'm that girl, you feel me?
So he knows I'm going to lunch. He knows you're going to lunch. He knows my vibe. He knows how I like to move, and he only sent $30.
I'm not going to bend over backward for a man that is just sending whatever he can. He's not going to be my boyfriend, number one. But if I'm talking to him, next time I'm out and he says, oh, you need something for lunch, I'm going to tell him, it's okay, somebody already sent me $100. So he know that
you're going for
that time. Yeah.
I just seen a meme that said, if they can't plan a date, then they can't plan a future.
But that's a lie.
If they can't plan a date, then they can't plan a future.
So you took us to a museum for our first date?
Yeah, this is a good experience.
How much was the ticket?
Oh, it was free.
Somebody explain, justify it.
Why do y'all get so mad at girls for asking for money after y'all ask for pussy?
Can you just take me home?
Shit, I walked here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, what you mean? It's LA.
I don't date broke niggas.
I just started dating this guy and he planned a quick getaway for us. But the moment I found out that he booked it through a third-party app for a deal, I had to drop him. That's a broke move for real. And I already know it's going to be miserable itches in the comments, but I don't care.
How the hell you expect me to be submissive to you and you don't even have any money? What am I submitting to?
Dude, there is an epidemic of gold digging whores in this country.
You broke up with your boyfriend because he wanted to save money? Because he's frugal? Because he knows how to bargain shop? This is why they be on the mics with the headsets.
There are some women that when they date a black man, they have a certain level of expectation or a certain standard. However, whenever they date the white man, and I'm talking about black women, for some reason, when you date the white guy, and I do have a video coming up on it, and it's called the black wife effect, but for some reason, you're okay with dating a dusty white guy and helping him level up, but you're not okay with dating a black man that is working on himself and helping him level up.
What's wrong with that? Boring. It was never a question of if I knew how much truck drivers make, because I don't really care.
I ain't gonna hold you. You got me tighter than the booty hole up here. Because do you know how many good men are truck drivers?
Yeah.
To hear you say that.
There's nothing wrong with a good man being a truck driver. It's just that of my options that I had to pick from, the one that I was attracted to the least was the one that just said truck driver and gave no context description or nothing else.
I do want a high value man.
Why?
Because I'm a high value girl.
I could care less. Oh my God.
You look in your bank account and you say I'm a high value girl, so I should get a high value man. Why does that make sense to you? When y'all know that's not how we pick.
Well, I don't know. I guess everybody have their different definitions of high value. I have my definition.
Let me help you out. High value is feminine.
No, I won't be doing that.
You said you're a high value girl.
I believe I am.
Then that means your femininity would be number one. That goes opposite to aggression. Aggression is masculine.
So when we first got here, my whole focus was school. He told me not to work, not to do anything. This man worked 2-3 jobs just to make sure I was going to school.
I'm a good man.
He worked his butt off to make sure I went to school. I got all types of degrees then. It's all types of degrees. Just kept going to school and kept going to school.
And you brag about your big degree. As soon as you get tired of it, you're ready to let it go.
Black women are doing much better and in much better positions than black men.
Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything.
Statistically speaking,
How they doing better
we're
than
not
black men?
living. We're starting more businesses. We're getting more degrees. We're making money. Like, we're doing all
Y'all
of the
are
things.
the most evicted in the entire United States. So all y'all with all that, I'm independent, I don't need no man, we're the smartest. No, it's not working. Because a lot of y'all run around dating your sons, not your own sons, but dating dudes, and you mommying the dudes. And next thing you know, you run around feeling good about yourself because you're dominant over the man that you're dating and he can't help you. And that's one of the reasons why y'all don't think y'all can ask for help, because every dude you date is somewhat of a loser.
These niggas don't want no bad bitch no more. Half of the bad bitches, they a little up here. They a little off. They don't get their own money for real. They be with niggas to use them for what they got. These niggas don't want that. Then half of the bad bitches, they ain't just naturally bad. Like, everything fake. The titties super hard. The booty look weird. These men don't want that.
They don't trust you, motherfuckers.
That reality is the actual true reason why black women in America are angry at you, black men. You went to a 4-year school. I went to a 4-year school. You graduated. I graduated. You got you a 6-figure job. I got me one too. The difference though is that within the workplace, all the different races of women at the company are openly on your black guy.
Yeah.
No races of nobody is sweating me, the black woman, when I come to work. And all of us black women know that. It makes us angry, but they know I'm not lying. Black females, can we please stop acting like these black men need to raise their standards or whatever we keep trying to tell them? Because the females of the other races that graduated from these colleges, right along with you, are taking all of these black men that y'all are claiming ain't about nothing.
Just to make a basic living. And then time you come into some money, some tax money, a check from your job, anything extra, you run into the mall, you in them goddamn stores, you ordering off of Shein and Fashion Nova, you sitting up worrying about the wrong shit. Ma'am, any extra money, fix your credit. Ma'am, any extra money, join a gym and exercise. Ma'am, any extra money, put it with the food stamp money and start buying better food. Y'all bitches be fully on welfare. Soon as you come into a check, I'm going to get my body done. I'm finna get this new Benz. I'm finna buy this. I'm finna, ma'am, sit the f down.
I smashed the homies. And that's just the truth. He seen what it was and he still decided to mess with me. So that's your decision.
That wasn't
you can't mess. You can't listen. Everybody have a past.
We all have a
he
past.
was there because we're all friends. So you seen what I did. You chose to still f with me.
He seen what you did. 4 of them hit before 1 of them cuffed.
Yes,
basically.
And he knows that all 4 of them hit.
Okay, tell them how old you is.
37.
37. How many kids you got?
6.
And that's no cap, right?
No cap.
But I just can't even look out. Don't laugh.
You can have a good guy that want to do you right, that want to be exclusive, that tells you you're beautiful, that goes above and beyond for you, that is consistent, that does all these great things for you. But you don't want that one. You want the one that gives you heartache, headaches, and a hard time.
So I slept with this guy without realizing he knew my value more than I did. I was at a stage in my life where I was feeling extremely empowered. I was owning my sensuality, my sexuality, and I was operating from the standpoint of just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that I don't like sex. I can do what I want. But I will never forget when we had a conversation. And you know how when couples get very comfortable with each other, you start talking about the past. I remember him saying to me, man, I couldn't believe that you let me hit in the back of a hoopty. Basically thought that you would have required more from me.
If you're not used to having a good man in your life, or if you might have seen that growing up, you can do all the healing work that you want to do. But when a good man comes, can you handle that? Because he's going to be a trigger and you're going to have to know how to decipher intuition and fear. If they feel the same. The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You got to make a complete identity switch to get something different.
And a lot of women have like straight up flamed men off like wearing suits, off wearing like what they're comfortable with. You tell me, like, how do you want your man to dress? How do you want your man to look?
Would you dress like this on the first date with me?
Yes, this is what I'm comfortable with.
Okay.
This is who I am.
Hey, I love that. I respect that. It's just like you dress like that on the first date, I would probably try.
You know, I mean, dress is fantastic. Everything's on point, so I have no problem with this. Yeah, she's great.
What's your sign?
Okay.
Here we go again.
I'm a Sagittarius. You're so aggressive.
My ex is a Sag, so I'm just not really in the mood for the shenanigans.
I mean, I can't help it. You know, I can't help it.
You can't help that you're a cheater?
You sound bitter. You don't know me. That's crazy.
Disgusting. I'm so sorry.
I had nothing to do with when I was born.
That's bullshit. You mean to tell me that all y'all dummies went on a show looking for a good man? The good man shows up. Y'all say y'all ain't like his clothes. Y'all didn't like that he was a gentleman. Y'all didn't like that he liked anime. God be sending y'all dumb as somebody with a signal light and y'all still take the wrong turn.
I know what I like.
He's not the one you want.
Women disrespect men in a lot of ways that sometimes y'all don't know that a man feel disrespected. When you correct your man in front of a room full of people, you just disrespected him, emasculated him, and shrank him as a man. And he might not say nothing, he might not even have the words, or he might be smart enough to not make a bigger scene, but you do not never do that. And that's one of the things I've seen women do. When you talk to your man crazy or use a certain tonality to speak with him, it makes men with a certain intellectual and an emotional IQ, it makes us uncomfortable.
A reckless woman is a woman that has no control over what comes out of her mouth, because what's coming out of her mouth is really coming from her heart. And this is where a lot of women go wrong. They talk recklessly, they always complain, they always nag because they do not know how to guard their heart.
He used me.
When did y'all start hating black men so much? Like, when did that become a thing? All we hear all the time, all day long, is how much we can't stand black men. They're the worst things on earth.
Yes, damn right. If you're doing anything other than like catering to her, making sure she's stress-free, making sure she's good, making her happy and at peace, you don't like her. Or women in general. I feel like you should start exploring, because there's no way. Like, we don't really do anything to deserve being treated that way. So it's like, you just don't fucking like women.
Like, people think it's a game to play with people's feelings. No! Yes, you do, bitch. Yes, you do. Like, what the f do I do to deserve this type of shit?
Not all black women, of course.
From Colorado.
But I do know that black women, when they want to berate or demean or try to diminish black men especially, they typically always like to throw gay on them.
I cannot disagree with you there.
And that shit is disgusting.
And
I see black women do that shit a lot. And then funny enough, black women be the closest to gay men, and then try to throw gay on a black man. Are you cool with men being gay, or are you not cool with men being gay?
I want to hurt you.
Men are far more feminine than ever before, and women are far more masculine than ever before. And it is destroying families, it is destroying relationships, and it is truly destroying our future. That's what's raising our children.
You created this problem.
I definitely think there's some sassafras.
Oh, girl.
Okay, there's some sassafras happening. But what I do think is that women are just using it as a scapegoat.
Ooh,
as soon as they don't get their high expectations met, it's you must be gay.
You ain't shit.
You're a sassy man. As soon as one thing where they don't want to be held accountable, you're sassy.
Women don't want to be wrong. They'd rather lie than be wrong. It's their nature. It's not a bad thing. Women run from submittance in relationships. Let me say this. Men commit in relationships. A woman cannot commit in a relationship. I don't care. Oh, she won't commit. She broke her commitment. She never was committed, bro.
A lot of women are suffering in their marriages because they're fighting for control with their husbands. What is sad is now their husband is starting to be resentful. Ignore them. Their husband does not care about their heart anymore. Their husband is not trying to please them anymore, and they're wondering what's happening because they're saying to themselves, I'm making sure the family is good. What is your issue? And it's because that man who has been created to be a leader has been pushed down and silenced.
So you mean to tell me I just pulled a 13-hour shift and I ain't got no food to come home to?
Why you didn't get something on your way home?
I just pulled a 13-hour shift. You being my wife, I pay all the bills in here.
All the dishes clean, your clothes clean. Wait, what?
You don't fix me no lunch for my job. You eating? You work from home.
Okay,
I can't come home to a full-course meal.
This is leftover that I had from last night.
But I'm saying I can't come home to a full-course meal. What we married for?
Damn shame.
Say that again?
I want to go back to my baby daddy. It's like, you got me cooking and cleaning. When I was with him, I didn't have to worry about all this. I didn't we had maids. He paid my bills. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to clean. I had to do none of this.
Just because I'm asking you to cook? Come on, bro, seriously?
You asking me to do too much, and when I was with him, all I had to do was look cute and sit pretty and work out and do whatever I had to do. Like, black women, we get laughed at. We get laughed at as a culture. And y'all keep us getting laughed at because of the shit that y'all find funny. Then y'all want to say, oh, it's the system. It's the white man. It ain't no fucking system holding us back. It's y'all holding us back. Y'all holding us back with the culture. Not normalizing real shit. Not normalizing being wives. Not normalizing being husbands. And the black women that are wives, they seem like they always got a bone to pick with somebody. So I be confused. Black women, what is going on?
You don't realize what a person do for you until they stop doing. And I remember my partner telling me, you got one more time to tell me what I don't do, and I'm gonna show you that I don't do it. And he stood on it. He left. And that next 2 weeks, I was like, damn. Okay, you do take out the garbage. Okay, you do help me bring groceries in. Okay, you do help take the load off bathing the kids at night. There was a small things that he was doing that I didn't realize was so impactful because all I could think about was what he wasn't doing.
What's really disturbing is that every nationality of women, except for so-called black women, understand their roles and understand why they were created.
Whoa, this is heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
The so-called white woman know why she was created, to be a wife, to be a mother, to help her husband, to help guide her house, and assist where he needs help. Asian women understand that. Arab women understand that. The East Indian woman understand that, so on and so forth. It's only the so-called black woman that does not understand
why she was created.
Why do women friend zone guys who would make them wives for guys who made them single moms?
That's a good question.
Sometimes it's really like guys that'll make you a wife. Women, they don't want to like change who they are. So they say they want to be a wife, but they're not ready to really play the wife role.
Boom, boom.
I feel like some women know what they want with the wrong men, because a lot of y'all want babies, cars, houses. With the guy that just doesn't want that, like if he says no, it's no.
Clever girl.
It is so much harder to love a real one than it is to be in relationship with a fraud, because someone who holds you accountable to who you say you want to be, someone who recognizes your potential but meets you where you are, someone who wants your vulnerability. Like, I want to know how you think. I want to know why you made the choices you made. It requires a level of intimacy that you never have to do when you're just trying to see if someone's cheating and checking phone messages. And like, you don't have to be vulnerable in those relationships. You got to be tough. You got to be strong. You got to be hard.
You seem very nice. You seem very nice.
Thank you.
And I'm looking for something nice.
Thank you.
Walk on up here. Come on up. Come
yeah,
on.
I'm with that. Enjoying each other's company.
Strawberry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just a lover boy at the end of the day. So definitely just looking for
Take
love.
my balloon. You can have it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. And y'all can go on up.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
I think a lot of people talk about this filing situation when you file for somebody to get their green card or become, whatever it is. If that's your husband, that's your husband. Like, you file for your husband. Why do you think you have to get something from that? And not all of those relationships ends up bad. It's the way you carry yourself. You can have your green card, they can have their green card, you can get together and your relationship can still go sour. It's how much watering you want to put into that relationship, right? Like, so I filed for him and I need to throw that in his face like it was water. He'll start talking. I'm like, I'm about to call immigration on you. I'm about to call immigration on you. Meanwhile, I'm scared. Meanwhile, I didn't mean it. I took him for granted. Men needs to feel validated. Just like women want to feel validated, men want to feel validated. They want to feel important. And I think I took him for granted.
You know why I'm gonna wear the pants? Because when the boogeyman come in the house, you gotta get up tough, big money making ass behind me. If we upstairs in the bed sleep and she hear a noise, she's not gonna say, baby, get the kids and go hide. I'm gonna go see what's going on downstairs. She gonna send my duck ass down there.
You damn right. Because they know that it is not worth the risk of putting their own lives in danger for someone that doesn't even value their own life or safety.
I always assume that men want to be providers.
We're told to be providers. That's the performance. I think there are a lot of men who do enjoy providing. Providing materially, providing emotionally, providing spiritually. The issue is that is often not reciprocated.
I've never been covered or loved by any man in my life. Nobody ever truly cared about me to cover me in all aspects. Health, finances, I was blown away. I had such low expectations because I've never had the bare minimum of somebody actually giving a damn about me.
I am absolutely guilty of being a woman that had no idea what a healthy love looked like until the guy that was giving me the healthy love was asking me, what is wrong with you? I associated love with the infatuation, the intensity, the butterflies, the back and forth, the trying to figure him out. And then I realized that that's not healthy.
When you got your man coming home every single day and you're not sleeping with him, don't think he not gonna eventually go get it elsewhere. This 80-year-old man, his wife ain't sleeping with him and he just laying up in another room every day. That's delusional. Even in the wild, male animals dominate multiple female animals. He's going to go feed the appetite somewhere else. It may not be in one day. He might let you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks before he breaks. But at some point, that man is gonna break or he gonna leave.
Sometimes men disappear because they feel like their effort is not being reciprocated. A lot of women feel like their approach to dating is, you as a man have to prove to me you are worthy of my time, my energy, and me being more vulnerable to you. And because of what you've been through, you think that's the right way to do it. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with a man who's actually serious and he's seeing you're holding back, you got walls up, he has concerns that you're wasting his time.
Don't mess around and lose a good man because you're a toddler in your emotions. And practical advice that I would give to just growing in your emotional maturity, stability, right? Being grounded emotionally. It's like just as much as you fight to be cute, to be a boss chick, to be whatever, fight to be a peacemaker.
A lot of women are arrogant enough to believe that they can great girlfriend a guy into being a better man. The reality is, it doesn't matter how much love you give them, doesn't matter how much consideration you give them, doesn't matter how great the sex is, whatever the case may be, that person is going to change when they are ready to.
I'll be 38.
Are you single?
I am, yes.
Do you think it's a red flag that you're single at 38?
I think it could be a red flag, yeah.
But if there wasn't anything wrong, why don't you have a man?
I'm honestly waiting for the right one. I feel like God's held me in like a hidden place for a while, so I haven't really found the right one yet.
Stop the cap.
What do you think about me being a woman, 33, never married, and having no children? Do you think I did something wrong, or do you think that I was smart enough to preserve my womanhood?
I don't know. I don't know you well enough to. It's really got a lot to do with your personality. Did you not do that because you were driven and ambitious, trying to establish yourself successfully, as you know, in your life, or is you just fucked up and don't want to fuck with you? I don't know enough about you really to gauge that question.
Just never found the right guy, I guess.
Well, you probably have. You probably turned the on.
Be cold. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she became. I realized that this was a woman that was very simple, who I met in a $12 sundress and prided herself on being simple. And I don't care about money, stars, celebrities. I don't need to live and be around. I'm a simple girl. Now you want $20,000 a month for a 1-year-old?
Oh my God! Cause I just feel like we is too old to be breaking up. Like, girl, I feel like if you ain't found your person yet, then you probably just not gonna find them. Especially in this day and age where how everything going, child. If you got a good person, a good man or a good woman right now, keep them. Work out y'all differences and keep them.
How come one of y'all ain't settled down yet? Y'all like rejecting love or something right now?
It's not that, bro. It's like, I understand now what makes me happy.
Waking up to a woman every day, ain't that a happy moment?
Nah, man. A lot of modern women ain't what they not. I grew up in the household with my grandmother. My grandmother used to cook, clean, wash clothes.
You don't see that too much.
Look, when she pissed off at my grandfather, she'd wait till my grandfather get off from work, calm down, drink his coffee, read his paper. Then she'll come to him and say, well, EJ, you know, and she won't come like,
oh yeah, we don't see that.
With that masculine energy?
Yeah, they don't hit you at the door.
Yeah. We're living in the era of transactional dating. Men realize they don't have to be your boyfriend no more. They don't have to be faithful anymore. They feed you well, good dinners, good trips, good gifts. That's all they want.
Well,
now.
not for me. I need.
And that's why nobody is trying to really date, because why would you date when the woman don't really want that no more?
If you 45 years plus and you still out here playing with women,
and get the hell out of here. You are talking directly to me, and I'm telling you, and anybody that's listening to your message, I'm not settling down again for shit. I'm gonna continue to get these balls drained. You can hate it all the you want, but these balls gonna get empty, and I ain't marrying shit, and I'm going to the grave single.
Because ladies, we are not willing to put the burden on our back and work 40 years until we are 65, send 80% of it to the family, delay all of our dreams of what we want, and live on 20% so that our family and our legacy can have a comfortable life. We are just not willing to do that.
For women who are looking for a good man and looking for a husband, you have to ask yourself some critical questions. How can I be the type of woman that a man wants to marry? Are my expectations of men and the man that I want reasonable? And what are men looking for in a wife, and am I able to provide that? Now, for all my men who are looking for a lasting relationship, maybe even a wife, that I have a few wise words to leave you gents with that I hope will help you on your journey.
The most important lesson I've learned: mess with the chick that like you, not the one you like. The one you like, you're gonna accept all kind of stuff out of it. And y'all know it's true. You're gonna accept all kind of stuff, but you never accept off another chick. And it might be another chick right next door that like you and gonna do everything and keep you right. But you rather mess with this pretty girl over here that's giving you all kind of problems, you dig?
A woman that's in high demand, her mindset is three main things. She's cooperative, she's smart, and she's agreeable. See, all three of those things must be there. A woman that's smart and disagreeable is not a woman that's in high demand. She's not a woman that's really wanted. A woman who's smart and cooperative but not agreeable is kind of useless, because she'll only cooperate when she agrees. A woman who's cooperative and agreeable but not smart is also kind of just blind leading the blind. She must be smart, cooperative, and agreeable.
Did you enjoy today's video? If you did, consider subscribing to the channel and becoming a gent. And you're gonna wanna watch this video right here. It's gonna keep the conversation going, and I know you're gonna enjoy it.